In this video, I want to talk about how to make better decisions and improve your hockey sense quickly. Okay, so when it comes to improving your hockey sense, making better decisions, hockey IQ, first of all, let's define what that actually is. So many people talk about hockey sense and hockey IQ, and they make it really confusing. So here's what I think hockey sense and hockey IQ actually is. It's the ability to make the best decisions on the ice. Now, what does that actually entail? It means being able to identify what is your goal in any given situation, what are you trying to accomplish, then being able to look at all of the things around you, being able to understand, okay, what is the best play in this situation? So you're aware of everything around you, then you put it into context of what your goal is and you're trying to accomplish in the situation. Then you actually make a decision, and then your ability to then make a read off of that. And it's just a constant ability to be able to reassess. So what's my goal? What are my options? What can I do? What are my actually abilities in this situation? And then you go and do it. And you just cycle through and you make a decision, make a decision, make a decision. And on the ice, it's just this constant sequence of decision. And if you want to get better at those, you have to be able to identify, first of all, like what is actually going on the ice. Like, what do I really want to accomplish? So for example, a lot of people, when they get in the offensive zone, they have this idea of, okay, I want to get a shot. But one of the biggest things to actually identify is, well, do I want to create a shot directly off the rush? Do I want to create a shot off of a delay and then an off-time shot? Do I want to create more screen-style shots? Do I want to create shots closer to the net? Do I want to circle and create possession first and then create a shot from outside for a rebound? Do I want to create and try to shoot from the middle of the ice wide? All of these things go into understanding your hockey sense. Like, this hockey sense becomes this idea of being able to say, well, what's my tactical goal, first of all? And you identify that in the first step. Then from there, you break down, okay, so I know what the actual goal is we want to accomplish here. So our goal, let's say, is to try to create shots from the slot off of the cycle. So if that's the case, then our goal is to create possession down low, and then from there, creating some sort of cycle possession play, create switches in the offensive zone. Once a mistake happens with one of the switches, we look to get the puck to the middle of the ice, and we produce a shot. So to have better hockey sense in the situation, you identify in any given situation, let's say you're on the wall, on the half wall, hash mark area, you are skating up from low to high, and you take the puck, you're moving up that direction. Let's say that somebody goes to hit you, and they miss low, and now you're rolling high. Well, someone with good hockey sense will say, okay, well, I have space now, let's make a quick move to the middle of the ice, and look to generate either a shot or a pass to somebody a little bit closer to the slot, where we can create the type of shot we want. Someone with poor hockey sense may, instead of actually cutting to the middle, may dump the puck down low and do that because, well, that's part of the system. Well, the hockey sense comes in at being able to understand that you want to make a better decision in that situation that moves you towards your tactical goal being the outcome you want to create. So most people make the mistake of not even being able to identify what the first actual tactical goal is, and then they make a poor decision because they're like, oh, well, I don't know, I'm just trying to score. Yeah, but you're trying to find ways to score off of the actual goals you have as a team. And this all breaks down, and it's all part of having a winning culture on a team. And when people talk about all these big, like, kind of cliche terms, these concepts are ultimately hockey sense. Like, it sounds weird, but it's being able to play within a system is ultimately hockey sense. So now, if you want to improve quickly, what you want to do is look at your video and identify places where you're making poor decisions or decisions that aren't working. They're not leading you to an outcome you want. You're turning the puck over, you're not creating good shots, maybe you're losing battles, but whatever it is, look and see what's not working. And then when you see what's not working, try to figure out, okay, so I see what's not working. Now, what can I actually improve? Like, what can I tweak in this situation? Do I need to change what I'm actually doing decision-wise? So do I need to make a different decision? Do I not have the ability to make a good play? Is it an ability issue? Okay, well, if it's not one of those things, well, what else could it be? Well, maybe you just don't have a lot of options in your arsenal of decision making. So maybe you just need to expand on what's possible. So this is why I tell players to go watch video of other players and learn what creative plays other people are making. This is how you can really do it, is look to see what other people do. And when you see what other people do, now you have another option to add into your decision-making process. A lot of the times it's you either don't have enough decisions, so you don't actually have like enough options in your arsenal, or you just don't know which one to pick. So if you have a lot of creative options, you're very creative, you know lots of plays, but you're still making mistakes, then you got to look at, okay, well, so I have lots of options, so I'm not doing the thing that I want. Okay, so what can I do to make myself do the thing I want? Well, to do the thing that you want, you have to then actually practice it. It has to become part of your actual mental hardware. I call it like hardware, software, computer terminology. I'm not going to break all that down. But conceptually, what you want to understand is that, okay, let's break this down and practice it. Well, you can practice it in like actual practice. You can hope it happens in games more often, but you don't want to start in a game practicing something, because now you don't have as likely, it's not as likely to happen. So what you can do instead is visualize it. Practice it in your mind. And the reason you can practice it in your mind, the reason this is so valuable, is because it gives you repetitions, it gives you comfortability, and it deepens the psychological programming or the mental programming, so that now you're more likely to make that play in practice in games, and ultimately games is where it matters. So visualization is like a hack to improve your hockey sense. That's the crazy part about this. This is how you do it quickly. So in a day, you can visualize hundreds of plays. If you really want to take an hour, 2, 3 hours, you can go visualize so much stuff. So it's such a cool opportunity to be able to actually visualize all these options and see what is possible. And now you can improve your hockey sense without having to go on the ice, without having to do anything too complex. You can simply just visualize yourself executing these plays and expanding on your different options that you have. I hope this gives you an opportunity to really understand that hockey sense is something you can work on, because you have to first define what it is. It's understand what is your tactical goal in any given situation, what are the actual things going on, and being aware of what's happening, and then what are the decision-making processes that I'm using. Do I have enough options, and am I picking the right option in that situation based on your tactical goal? So if you want to expand on this more, you want to have like full presentation breakdowns of how all this stuff works, we have the Next Level Academy. It is an awesome academy where you have access to courses where we work on your mental game mostly. We focus on focus, confidence, hockey IQ, and hockey sense, and then skill development, developing all these things that go together with your mental game. So you first get super confident, you improve your decision making, the easy stuff in terms of energy wise, you get the most bang for your buck. Then we take you into the skill development and make sure that your skills are developing the same way, 10x, super fast, like your other stuff. And you're not just doing what everybody else says, which is, become a superstar, super skill, just go crazy with your skill set. No, what we're teaching you is how to simplify it down into what you need to 10x your game. Not what everybody needs, but what you need right now to get the most out of every single training session. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the link below. If not, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more stuff like this, and I will see you guys next week at 12 p.m. every Sunday Eastern Time, where we'll drop a new video just like this. All right, see you guys.